Welcome to the Alive Loren Podcast and the place of celebrating juicy, soulful, awareness living being in the moment. Gratitude for all that juicy stuff. So I kind of flux with my morning practice, and it's one of those things that I know is good for me. And the thing that's good for me about it is consistency. And I have re-included back my ritual of reading, and I've got quite a few elements to my morning routine. So actually it's kind of like I read a page, and it sounds like little, but yeah, a lot of the elements of my morning practice are actually like reminders into life. So just the power of consistency, and it's not necessarily volume, but even just reading one page a day, consistently reading a page a day, I actually get through stuff. It's amazing. I mean, it is. It's just it would add up and you would eventually read a book. But it just sometimes feels like, but can you really get into anything in a page? And actually, slowing down makes each page almost like a world unto itself. And I just find it a beautiful, beautiful practice of how less is more, and to be more attentive to the less. So it's good. It's a good one. So I love Laura Markham, and it's Laura Markham, like Mark Markham. She does parenting workshops, literature. She's a psychologist, and she's got two of her own kids. And I heard her speak a couple of years ago. It was actually before COVID. And oh my God, I so loved the first talk that I came back. There was another one. And although it's parenting, I actually find she teaches the most down-to-earth, practical ways of being and just living so meaningfully and constructively. So the second book is actually Calm Parents, Happy Siblings. And although, yes, my kids are like late teens, I actually going through the book more in terms of living, because it's really about also dealing with situations, with conflict, with creating environments of collaboration. Oh, so delicious. I love also her central message of it all starting with the parent, because I feel like I've got an inner child. So it's good for me to also know how to parent that. And so many adults that I interact with and engage with, we all have inner children. And her central premise of literally all starts with the parent regulating their emotions and any interaction, even as an adult. It's such a core foundational piece. And in slowing down and just doing a page a day, I just had so many beautiful takeaways in the last page. And really this honesty that it takes a lot of work, but it's worth it. And it's never too late. And all these beautiful, beautiful messages also about not perfection. It's not about perfection, but it's also about tremendous amounts of self-compassion and nurturing. And it just reminded me with my morning practice is find the stuff that supports you. Because I know that when I do a bit of breath work, a bit of going outdoors, a bit of stretching when there's sunlight in the morning, all these things, it's not that immediately afterwards. It's letting go of the immediately afterwards, how do I feel? But just pitching up to consistently do it, I know I'm better overall in my functioning in my days. And this being worth it, this daily deliberate practice. And that, because obviously she's speaking with parents or siblings, and no matter how bad the situation seems to have got, you can always start from today. It's just such a beautiful thing. Everything, anything. From whether it's feeling like we're living in this world and what's going on, economically, socioeconomically, environmentally, all of that. It doesn't matter. There's always possibility, and you can always start from now. You can always start from today. Oh, so beautiful. And these constant things about, will it take work? Yes, tremendous amounts of work, but is it worth it? You see, it's worth it. It's those small wins accumulatively adding up that just make it worth it. And the central message of regulating our own emotions as a parent, as an adult, and then finding ways to connect Yes, here it's about connecting to your child, but it's connecting to ourselves, connecting to somebody else, really understanding their point of view, regardless if it's something that we would necessarily live by or do or follow. And I loved as well this whole reference of role modeling, that it's also about falling off the wagon and getting it wrong and missing the mark. But then kids, everyone, that's the thing. It's not about never falling and messing up, but how we deal with those situations and getting back up again, and that whether it's other people we work with or other people we're in relationship with, people see and then we model. Oh, yes. So that was absolutely delicious. And the other one that's part of my morning practice, my page a day, is the Patagonia founder, Let My People Go Surfing. And I just really, really loved today because I started the chapter that's on the financial philosophy. And, oh God, I just don't know how to pronounce his surname. So it's Yvonne Schunard. Oh, goodness. But what I really loved here, I just need to, because just in the words of the book itself, where here that our mission statement says nothing about making a profit. In fact, our family considers our bottom line to be the amount of good that the business has accomplished over the year. However, the company needs to be profitable in order to stay in business and to accomplish all other goals. And we do consider profit to be a vote of confidence that our customers approve of what we are doing. I just love it because it's the whole idea as well, because he talks about like being taken seriously. If you're going to be a business, you do need to be profitable here. And this other beautiful, that the third part of our mission statement, use business to inspire and implement solutions to the environmental crisis. Puts the responsibility of leadership directly on us. If we wish to lead corporate America by example, we have to be profitable. No company will respect us, no matter how much money we give away or how much publicity we receive for being one of the 100 best companies if we're not profitable. It's okay to be eccentric as long as you are rich. Otherwise, you're just crazy. Oh, it's just beautiful. This whole thread around the financial philosophy, just talking about who the stakeholders are. And for them, it's really the resources, because without the natural resources, that's where it all begins. You can't actually make anything because they are a product-driven company. But yeah, I just so warmed my heart, and just that combination of showing another possibility and another way to be in the world. So, yeah, just reminding these things again of just daily, deliberate action. And in Laura's book, she talks about also finding the things as an adult that support us. So, yeah, and just then making sure to actually connect to them and to do them on a daily, consistent way. So definitely. And so wishing you much, finding the stuff that helps and supports and nurtures you, and to celebrate the journey in the daily consistent actions and activities. And that message, I love that message of coming back to personal awareness and regulating. I'm aware of emotions, but we're not them, not needing to get lost in them, but absolutely delicious to experience and phenomenal to have so many different experiences in a day. Wow, it is. It's like we have this life. It's this amazing, like go to a museum or an amusement park or a conference, and every day there's just so much diversity in what we have available to experience. And I guess the big, for me, lesson of that it can come and it can go, and to the witnessing. It's like if we went and there's a whole, when you're on a ride, the ride moves. You don't get stuck and stay in one part of the ride, like looping. Various parts are thrilling, terrifying, exhilarating, relaxing. Just to be with them in that moment, and then be with the next one. Oh, so happy adventuring, precious soul. Until we meet again. Mwah.